as we can see in this camera, I have 2 of these made. This will be the 4th one, but someone stole my other one. So, this camera. You can see the first one I made, and this is the same size as this one. So when you get them, you set them even-ish. Make sure they're straight. Some people play with them in the store, so the ends will be all messed up. Just get them straight. And then just kind of go like this to make sure that all of them are flat. This one's a little off. And when it's off, all I gotta do is kind of pull down on one side and up on the other. Just a little bit, because a little bit of, yeah, I went too far now. Now this one's higher. So you just do a little bit. That's better. Just make sure they're straight-ish, whatever. Like I said, it doesn't make a huge difference. Hold them. I'm going to lose a zip tie. I always do. One zip tie. All I'm going to do is make sure they're straight and then cinch this down. There you go. Legs are pretty close to even. For me, this is going to hold a phone mostly. I kind of go with the idea of the biggest thing that I'm going to use in this, that's what I'm going to size it for, because you can flex the arms tighter to do smaller things. Like the green one up here is, I made it for a GoPro, but I closed the little hand things down on it to hold my webcam. Whatever device you're going to use, that camera crapped out on me. Figure out how long it is. This is 6 inches. And how tall? 3 inches. Half of this length will be 3. And then half of this length would be 1.5 inches. So we're looking at 4.5 inches. Take a zip tie. Kind of straighten this out a little bit. 4.5 inches. I was actually pretty close. A 1/4 inch off. Actually, I'm going to add the 1/2 inch. Why not? It's not going to hurt anything. 5 inches. So now what I have is these tiny screws, because you're going to need something round. Even I have this broken bit. And what you do with this is we're going to take this, not tight, we're going to open these up a bit so we can get in the middle. And then we're going to take whatever we're using. I'm going to use this broken drill bit and carefully just kind of wiggle it down in there. So that's going down in there. Now you don't want it to be below the zip tie. You want it to be even with the zip tie. And then go ahead and cinch it up. Safely remove. There we go. That first zip tie. So now you can see this comes down, and you're going to want 1 inch to 2 inches, something inside of there again. Otherwise you end up with a void there, and then when you cinch this down, like these two will come together and then these two get pushed out further. It just keeps these symmetrical. I put 2 zip ties on that one. I don't think 2 zip ties is enough even when you leave this length here, so I put another one in the middle. Just like that. Get it as flat as you can. Something like that. So then the phone will sit here. Now for this phone, there's these black bezels here, and that's what I'm going to have this grab onto. Where the end of the screen really ends is where I'm going to bend these. This loop isn't going to fit on here. Flatten this out a little bit. 1/2 inch-ish. And just bend it at about a 45-degree angle. So all that does is creates kind of like a slot. Now this side's a little too tight. All I gotta do is open this part up right here. And this will slide in. Now it's a little loose for me. I think you just pinch the sides, it'll tighten up. There we go. all I gotta do from there is bend the legs however you see fit. And you can change the legs however you want. Aim it up, adjust it. And since there's 4 legs, sometimes you'll end up with one of them. So that's not touching, but it's still okay.